touching all kinds of paper, and I ain't never gonna give a fuck about a hater, cause I know I got soul, baby, baby. What up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. God King TV, I'm Patai. And I know y'all been waiting on me to do some videos, man. I've been jugging, man. I be jugging, bro. I be grinding like a motherfucker. Niggas is like, yo, where the fuck you been at? Boy, I be making moves, nigga. I be on my entrepreneurial spirit, hustler shit. You feel me? Just always grinding. I'm brainstorming right now. I'm an artiste for real, man. I'm in the middle of writing music for myself, writing music for other artists, writing my own book on Tantra that I'm gonna put out soon. You know what I'm saying? Gold Sat Gang approved shit. Living life, everything, right? So this brings me to my my next point on what I want to do this video on. I want to do this video on purpose and what is so significant about purpose. And pretty much there's a lot of people and I feel that I've run across that don't know their purpose, man. And there's nothing more important than you understanding and discovering your purpose, man. I can't stress that enough. I come across a lot of clients and we talk, and I ask them, do they know their purpose? A lot of them don't know. A lot of them feel they do. Now, in this video, I want to kind of go through like a little life hack on you to find your purpose. Now, the thing about this is some people may get it right away. It may take you a day. It may take you a couple hours. It may take you a couple weeks, a couple months, even a couple years, nigga, before you discover your own purpose. And the method that you want to go about that is you want to take it. It's very simple. It's not hard, but let's just digest why you want to go through this method, right? Now, you got a lot of people out here who are aimlessly just going about their day every day in the matrix, right? They don't necessarily know their purpose. They think that they know their purpose based on their job is what you do, right? But this is one of the things about speaking in terms of indigenous culture and our ancestors, right? Our job on this planet was to serve and help each other, right? So you wasn't what you did based on what you own. So nowadays, a lot of people pretty much base what they are by what pays them, right? Now, that's one way to look at it. Your job is your job, but is that your purpose? And there's a big difference between you having a job and your purpose. Now, for people who know how to make their purpose and their job line up, you're on the right track, and that's what you want to be able to do. You want to be able to understand that your job on this planet should be your purpose, and it's your real job. So what I always ask my clients and anybody I come across who don't know their purpose, right, or they're in the middle of trying to discover their purpose, I always ask them this question. I always say, what would you do every day if you never got paid for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. What would you do every day if you never got paid for it? And what would you love to do? More so than what would you love to, just do. What would you love to do? Because love is a big component of that question. It's a big component of that question because we're talking about your life, your whole existence down here. Love is something that transforms you. Love is very underrated in the society we live in. And this goes from every level of society. Love is something that can be easily tainted. Love could be something that can be easily ill-defined, So what helps you understand love more than anything is when you understand it from a selfless place, which is why in astrology, Venus is exalted in Neptune, right? It's exalted in Pisces in the 12th house. And it's funny that the 6th, 12th house axis is based on service to others and healing, right? So when we talk about what we would love to do every day if we never got paid for it, that is how you find your purpose. Now, I always like to give a disclaimer, man, when you're trying to find your purpose, right? What you may come up with off the rip is only the seed. Do not get it twisted. It's only the seed. It's not the fruit. And it's very clear for you to understand that. When you ask yourself, what would you do every day if you never got paid for it? And whatever you decide to come up with off the rip, that's the seed. And that seed has to be what? Germinated. For all my green thumb motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about when I talk about growing shit, nigga. I used to, hey, you already know how I used to get it in. I'm a hustler, baby. But you started off by germinating it, right? You germinate that seed. You know, you establish or facilitate a healthy environment for that to grow. And you make way for it. You know, you put it in a healthy medium for it to grow. You know, and as you continue to cultivate your garden or till your garden, right, based on what it is that you're wanting to do, your hustle, your grind, your purpose, you're cultivating that purpose. And along the way, you find other nutrients that can supplement that, right? So this is what you go along your low life doing, building character, attributes, understanding how to utilize your gift for a certain type of demographic or a lane. This is why nobody can do what you do. Every single person is special. Every single person got a gift. You got a lot of motherfuckers out here capping off the next man shit, but you got to understand with you are a special person. So purpose is going to be something that you really, really, really need to understand that it is very, especially too, I can't speak for women, but as a human being in general, even women want to have purpose. Everybody has to have purpose, or you should be able to find your purpose. Now, as a man, your purpose is going to be more important than anything. The reason why your purpose is going to be more important than anything, because while we're down here as human beings, you want to put yourself to work. You want to put yourself to work in a selfless way, not because of mankind. You want to do this because of the creator, the ability to be in existence. That's your toll that you pay. You're here, so make the best of it. You rented this motherfucking skin flesh suit, nigga. Put it to good use, nigga. You know, and while you're here, make something of yourself in terms of value. Now, this is why it goes back again to this red pill shit I be trying to tell niggas about. Your purpose is going to show certain things about you. It's going to define certain things about you depending on how important you make it, right? Now, you're easily able to get distracted out here. I had a talk with a client the other day. He's a pretty successful dude. I'm proud of him, man. He's a producer. He's a dope dude. And he was just telling me how, you know, while he was on his grind to getting to where he at, you know, multi-platinum producer, right, doing his things. The accolades came. That's when all the women came. That's when, you know, that's when he was in a situation where he didn't even have to run towards women. Women came to him. And one of the things I broke down to him and I let him know was that your status in life is your pussy. What women have off the rip, that's what it is. When you work hard to get where you at, the universe rewards you in so many ways. He ain't had to pay for pussy. He ain't had to summon pussy. Pussy was stalking him, right? And I let him know, like, that's the way the universe works. The universe works in two ways. It works because it's the feminine energy, right? And towards the masculine, you can easily get distracted by it based on your purpose. And he said after a while, he was fucking off so much, having a good time, he kind of, in so many words, lost track of what he was really doing. He lost track of his purpose. And it took a while for him to want to get back to that purpose because you're easily able to get distracted, right? But when you stay on your purpose, you're able to find out who you really are. In terms of you adding value to yourself and you're pouring yourself into the universe. That's what this whole thing is about. Once you can empty yourself into the universe, then you'll realize that you define yourself as a man of value. It doesn't have to take any and everybody to show that to you. The universe will show that to you based on you being complete, feeling like you did what you came down here to do. Now, people hit me up all the time and they ask me, yo, Batasa, what's up with you, man? What you be doing? Like right now, I'm in a hotel, nigga. I'm chilling. Why am I in a hotel? Yeah, y'all see I be driving, right? Y'all see I drive. I'm blessed. You know why? Because I follow what I'm here to do. I move with the path of least resistance in my chart. Now, in my case, I'm going to use me as an example so you can understand how this works. And I don't mind putting my business out there because I'm a vessel, dog. I don't give a fuck. None of this shit is real, man. I don't give a fuck. My purpose down here is to be a teacher as well as an explorer. I learn through experience of traveling, understanding other culture, understanding other people, and being fulfilled by doing music in any and everything that I want to do down here. I know what my skills are. I know what my talents are. It's for me to cultivate them. Now, why is that important? Because when you do what you love, you will try to perfect that. You will do that to the best of your ability. If you think about anything that you ever did out here, when it was something that you love, you put more time into it, right? You spent more time doing it. Now, I don't have no kids. I'm a bachelor, so I can do what the fuck I want to do, right? I have no obligation to nobody but myself. Now, I'm blessed to be in a situation where I make great money. All I do is stack my money up. I'm a minimalist. Now, I made a conscious decision to not have no house right now. I made a conscious decision to not have no condos no more. I done had all that shit. I live in Atlanta. I used to stay in Buckhead, and I done had it all, nigga. I'm a former dope boy. I done had it all. But when you get to the spiritual level, you'll realize that to a certain point, less is more. Now, I liken that to when you're on your spiritual path. I'm not talking about when you're a Fortune 500 CEO running multi-businesses. That gets even harder. But when you're on your path to grinding, to getting to where you want to go, because success is what? It's relative to you. So when you're on your path to being successful, you're on a path of being focused. And there's going to be a lot of things that's going to distract you, right? It's going to be pussy. It's going to be going out. It's going to be doing this. All these things that could mean something to you, but there's a time and a place, right? So when it comes to dealing with your purpose, man, nothing comes before your purpose. Not your woman, not nobody. Now, if you can deal with people who are in conjunction with your purpose, if your woman is in conjunction with your purpose, if she serves a purpose as well for you to be with her and y'all to be able to be in cahoots with each other, you don't get in the way of nobody else's purpose, and you don't let nobody get in the way of yours. Now, when people have complementary purposes or paths that cross, that's even better. That's even better. Now, why is this important? Because when you follow your purpose, what you'll realize is this: your purpose is bigger than you. I can't stress that shit. When you start to realize something about what you're here to do, you'll realize that your purpose is bigger than you. Shit ain't even about you. The universe is asking you to get your shit together so you can be the best you could be, so it can rub off and affect somebody else in a positive way. Now, if that's not humbling, I don't know what is. But I really want to just drop some game, and what I'm doing on my page is I'm letting motherfuckers come into this God King world, and I'm not putting videos out on what you want me to put videos out. I'm putting videos out on what I know and what I can gauge from the people and what they need. It's an evolutionary step towards consciousness. And the videos that I'm putting out, these are very, very detailed breadcrumbs to a certain level of consciousness, man. And when you go through these videos over time, you'll realize what I'm talking about, and you'll realize how deep it goes. So it's no coincidence that I started with the no-fap shit to get motherfuckers on this shit, but you got to understand that's just the beginning. The reason why that is so important in terms of understanding is because you got to be able to be disciplined. How can you be focused on your purpose if you can't even be focused, to the point where you can take your mind off your dick for a while? Get some pussy or busting a nut for a while, It's so much shit out here to do, man, and it's very important. But I ain't want to be long in this video, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. You already know what it is, man. Consultations, or you need astrology readings, hit me up on IG, Patah RBG, PTAH RBG. Inbox me, I'll send you my rates, all that good stuff, man. Salute you.
I'ma stay touching all kinds of paper, and I ain't never gonna give a fuck about a hater, cause I know I got soul, baby.